friends? We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kandron.
What's up, y'all? It's Dehjai. How y'all doing?
And we're back. If you haven't been here before, we talk pop culture, real life, and the intersection between the two. Today, we are going to talk about Cardi B and Tasha K. Yikes.
I that first it was $1.8 million judgment that she has to pay back to or pay to Cardi in damages, I guess. But then they came back a couple days later and was like it was gonna be like almost $3 million and some change. And I'm like, yo, like
So,
how
just for background, if for anybody who is unaware, I
girl,
don't
if
know
you was
all
under a
this.
rock, then you just don't need to know about it.
Fine. I don't know all the super specifics, so I'm going to give you like a 30-second primer. So basically, YouTuber Tasha K made all of these defamatory videos about Cardi B, talking about her sexual health, talking about her uh, child, all kinds of stuff that basically has now come out to be false, defamatory in nature. And they found, like I said, that it was defamatory and initially awarded Cardi over $1 million in damages, and then they also awarded some punitive damages. So basically, punishment. Like, ma'am, you were doing way too much, and so now on top of what damage you caused, and like the actual damage, the actual doctor's fees, the actual all of that, you also owe her for being terrible. So, and just as a background, when you're talking about public figures, you have to prove it's like a higher standard of proof. So you also have to prove that it was malicious in nature, like you were doing this maliciously, like it wasn't just you reported on something you kind of heard around the block, but she did like so many videos and they were all like so false and so egregious. I think that's how she got the ruling. Cardi B got the ruling in her favor.
I think a lot of what the main like defamation was around the sexual health.
Mm-hmm.
Because like not all of them, not because I am a follower of Tasha K because the bitch be making me laugh.
Yeah, I'm
But
not, but
I did not watch I think I watched one, like, because she would do kind of like how when we do reality recap and it's several different shows, she does like a pop culture breakdown and it's several different stories about whomever. And
mm-hmm.
so that's what I was following. I never followed like or watched the specific Cardi B videos. But what I read in terms of the case, it seems that they centered on that the alleging that Cardi B had some sort of venereal disease.
Yeah,
Um
I think it
and
was herpes actually.
yeah. And what was the damning piece was that Tasha knew that she didn't know this to be true.
Yeah,
And so by her continuing to just say it anyway is what I think they made the whole damn case, like,
yeah,
bullying and trying to be disrespectful and so on and so forth.
yeah. So I was really more interested in talking about, aside from this case, obviously this case has been settled and there's like a million videos about this case. Um,
What the precedence is going forward for people in talk spaces such as YouTube and podcasts.
yes, but also like internet anonymity and like how people on the internet just feel like they can say any old thing to celebrities. And this kind of ties into with like Ari Lennox has been going through it because the people are on her case about literally everything. And it's just
Well, that
like,
last interview that she had in South Africa somewhere, where the man basically asked her who was digging in her box.
yeah,
Okay. Like, yeah, I think that is what brought on the firestorm because she was
but no, even before that, there was a
yeah,
there
was
was
something
another
else.
one.
Yeah.
There was something else because she performed at Afrochella, and the people were like on the internet. She had tweeted that she felt like this very strong connection and like she had
Yes,
cried.
because she was in Ghana. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was in Ghana and she had cried from being on the continent for the first time, or maybe not the first time, but obviously feeling
The
that,
first time to me.
it sounded like the first time for me for having gone through all of that, but feeling that deep sense of loss. that a lot of African Americans feel, frankly. And the people were just like, well, you're not, and this, and they like went for her. But it's just like this culture of internet anonymity. And it's just like there are real people on the other side of these things that you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Very
And
much
in
so.
I feel like Tasha K is the extreme example because there are clearly millions of people that are watching her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's not like necessarily anonymity, but maybe she wasn't banking on Cardi like and like these people going after Cardi in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't banking on that part and her actually filing a lawsuit to be like, girls, knock it off. You know, she thought that she was just
About
going
it,
to keep
like
running her mouth.
the children that jumped in the conversation and don't have nothing to do with the lawsuit, the people on the internet. Like, I think that, and like I think she does the lawyer reacts. I don't remember what her.
Oh, why didn't you?
Yeah, but what is her name?
Stephanie.
Okay, so Stephanie had made mention because I watched one of her conversations about it, one of the
I
first.
love her. Shout out to Wine and Chill.
She's hilarious. But she just was kind of like, she was banking on the idea that I'm creating negative controversy around a huge star and like this is gonna draw me attention, but not realizing that that same attention that you are getting, Tasha, is also like the same attention that she is getting. And that
And
can
it's disseminating out.
yeah, it can get
It's
you
like you have sent an army
uneducated.
with your millions of followers. You have sent an army out to go harass this lady.
Yeah. I'm just like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I dislike Tasha in whatever cases. I don't watch everything that she does. But like when I first picked up on her, she was just really funny to me. She was entertaining.
Yeah.
What her spins were on the reality and pop culture stuff. Um, I think that maybe she forgot in the instance of like what was going on between she and Cardi. Maybe she forgot that like this isn't just some regular round the way beef type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really go at you the way that I want to, even with my own platform, like I think she forgot.
And I also think
Like,
she was banking on the fact that, and it's true, a lot of these celebrities aren't going to go after you. They're just going to be like, here we go again. And it's like they have something better to do. And it's not to say that Cardi doesn't. Cardi got 2 kids. She got plenty to do. But um she obviously had time. that's what she that's what she failed to realize. Like Cardi had
the lawsuit went on for 4 years.
yeah, that's what I'm
They had
saying.
been going through the shit for like at least almost 6 at that
That's
point,
what I'm saying.
or 2 years prior to.
But she had time and she had resources.
Yeah.
So she could pay a lawyer until infinity to go after this if it's something that's very important to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
And a Libra can be petty, child. Cardi was probably like, okay, you want to do this, we're going to run your pockets dry.
yeah. And then also going to get a judgment on you as well. So probably already bled her pockets significantly just fighting the lawsuits. And
Thousands.
then
Years of doing this.
thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not million. Easy. Because you're thinking about the lawyers showing up in court, but there's pleadings, there's research, there's all this other stuff that her lawyers are doing, and that's at an hourly rate. And she don't have no cheap lawyers. That's at an hourly rate.
Well, according to Stephanie from Wine and Chill, her lawyer is not very smart.
Well, that doesn't matter. Even if your lawyer isn't that smart, a lawsuit over 6 years is still going to cost you several hundred thousands of dollars at minimum. So, but yeah, I just wanted to touch on the internet anonymity piece. Like, y'all got to stop saying anything to these celebrities. Like,
anything to anybody, just because you
anybody,
don't like them
yes,
or disagree. You don't have to be disrespectful and nasty. Like, you got to start thinking about it like you walking up to somebody on the street and saying that shit.
absolutely. Anything to anybody, period. But also, like, there are people on the other end of, even if it's a large celebrity with a huge following, there are people on the other end. And that is not, you wouldn't want people coming to you with their vitriol about God knows what. So, like, why do you do that to other people? Like, that's not, it's just not, it's not nice. It's not kind. And I don't understand it.
But you know, people feel strong on the internet.
Find some business.
Strong and wrong.
Find some business.
That part.
That is my plea.
So let us know what y'all think down in the comments, whether or not you think that this whole case is going to set a precedence for YouTubers and vloggers and bloggers going forward, because even though this was specific to what was verbally said on a YouTube channel, like I'm wondering now, like, could this be the case for those who blog about the celebrities?
Well, I think it matters. So that's the part with the malice. You have to be able to prove malice, and I think it was the volume of videos that proved malice and the volume of untruth that was able to prove malice. And also, let me just say this as a disclaimer before anybody gets cute. Yes, we talk pop culture here, but we are not acting like we're reporting anything, and we just talk about it generally.
Facts.
So
don't get cute. None of this shit to be true. I'm just talking about what same stuff that you can get on your
internet. Then we talk about what the intersection. So
okay. So on that note, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all of our social media. And until next time, bye bye.